Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to do something a little bit different. I know in a lot of the coverage that we do, we feature the bigger teams like PSL Karting and Kart and CRG, but really my heart goes out to guys that are really doing it on the cheap and guys that are really just putting it together, don't have the big budgets, but are just doing an awesome job. And this guy in particular standing next to me does an amazing job, not only getting out to the local stuff, some of the big national stuff, but really creating some amazing content. This gentleman here has a YouTube channel that has tens of thousands of subscribers. I think last I looked it was almost 20,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's creeping up there. It's creeping up there pretty quickly.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into racing. I know, but for the folks at home that don't, tell us a little bit about your background and your story, how you got into karting, and kind of a little bit more about your channel.
Well, originally racing, I actually used to race cars. I did that initially because that's all I knew that was racing. That's all I thought I knew. Then as I ran that for a while, I kind of realized this is getting really expensive really quickly, so I needed to find an alternative that was a little less expensive. And then I found karting, and I realized it's huge out here. In the United States, it's actually really big, and it's faster, more competitive, and less expensive. So there's no reason not to be in karting if you're racing. And then I've been doing it for about 4 years now, mainly with the Musgraves because they're a great team to be with. You know, as you can probably see, I think 3 of the 7 drivers under this tent have won races this weekend at a national level. Because Billy's one of the best drivers. He does all the tuning for the karts, and then his dad's been building motors for 20 plus years or so. So that's why I like to pit with these guys, and they're local to me, so that really helps out. And then for the YouTube stuff, I like to kind of just create something all together for like when I go out, you know, more of a show you from start to finish, not just the races. So I'll do videos of, you know, me taking the kart apart or just coming to the events and all that entails with going to a karting event. So that helps a lot of the new guys who just have no idea what's going on when they get out here. Yeah. They can kind of watch some of my videos and kind of see how things run, and then hopefully that helps them get into it, and hopefully it's a little bit entertaining as well.
And I think to your point, really one of the things that I find most interesting, and you just touched on, is you're really almost doing like a vlog style format where you're showing the struggle of getting on the road super late and these long road trips and you just kind of the grind of getting out to the races and putting together the budget to do it and getting the parts and all that stuff. So it's really such a stark contrast to the guys with huge checkbooks. Talk us a little bit about the subscribers, and you're creating this homegrown content and you have quite the following. It's really impressive.
Yes, I love my fans because they kind of they help me, encourage me to kind of keep racing. And whenever they come out and they say hi and they say I love your content and stuff, that kind of gives me a little morale boost, and it helps me. It motivates me to keep putting out more content for them. And I can see it definitely helps them too, and it helps a lot of people get into racing. I usually have my wife out here and my dog, and hopefully soon my kid, but they couldn't make it out to this event, so it's good. It's a good family thing too. So I kind of like to relate that with a lot of the with a lot of my viewers and stuff too. It's not just a bunch of guys out here racing and spending a bunch of money. It can be an actually good family sport, and I hope, you know, in years to come, my son will be racing with me out here too. So I'm really looking forward to that as well.
Awesome. I'm a fan, obviously, and I saw the channel and I had to come talk to you. But I wanted to. We spoke before we rolled here. I'm going to move you. One of the things that I find really cool, I mean, so much is made in karting about building a fan base, and what you do, you really engage your audience there on social media, and you invite them, if they come out to watch you, to really, I mean, it seems kind of silly, but it's such a unique idea to get them to engage in what you're doing. They're signing your side pod, they're signing the bodywork. Tell us a little bit about that and kind of how that came to be.
Well, for me, you know, everybody tries to run the fancy sticker kits and all the fancy stuff, but nobody's paying me to do this, so what do I need to promote them, so to speak? So I'll just go do my own thing and do my own style. I mean, it feels like everybody tries so hard to stand out with their fancy, you know, artwork on it that they end up all looking alike. So for me, I just stripped everything off and I said, you know, whatever, you know, these kids can start signing it, you know, and it's really rewarding to me when you know, a kid will come up and say hi, and I'll say, oh, here, go ahead, sign my cart, and you see him light up, and he gets really excited, and he has something to watch for. You know, he'll be able to root for me and be able to hopefully see his name on one of my videos or something like that, and kind of give him a little boost of morale as well. But I like it, it's just a little different, and it's one of the little things I do to help support my people that support me.
Awesome. Well, I'm a fan, sir, and I appreciate taking the time. I would be honored to sign this because I am a fan of what you do. And again, just to cap it off here, not just the content, but you are also a self-promoter. And I think a lot of these guys again, you're not getting paid to do this,
Yeah.
but you are hungry, and I can see that in the things that you do. You're on social media, you're on Reddit, you're promoting this thing. So well done to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm a racer by heart. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. And then I just try to help anybody else that wants to get into the sport as well, because it's such a small little niche sport. But it's once you get into it, it's just incredible compared to all the other racing that's going on. I mean, like even today here at NOLA, they got the SCCA races over there this weekend, and I reckon if they were to come over to here and see what was going on, or we get them into a shifter cart, they'd probably sell their $50,000 cars and buy one of these and have twice as much fun at least. And that's where we're at. Right now I'm just kind of, I got to fix a few things with the cart. One of my bearings is locking up on me, so gonna change that out and get ready for the main, and hopefully get a podium, because I'm a couple tenths off of that next pack that's up there, and it's killing me inside. I really want to, so I'm trying to get it just right. So I hope I can get a couple tenths and then maybe bring home a trophy today. So that's the game plan.
Awesome. Well, best of luck in the main. And guys, we will link his channel in the comments here below. So if you got a few minutes, please go check it out. Really get behind what this guy's doing, because we've covered the sport from the top end to the mid pack to the low end, but really it's all about guys like this gentleman here, really on the road, making it happen, doing whatever they can to get to the next event. So check it out, check out his channel, and really get behind guys like this. So thanks for checking it out. Dude, I'm gonna put it on the front.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
When you lay the wood, people know.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever you want.